I am Princess Glenna B. Cadacio.
I am Lois Elaine A. de la Torre.
I am Jasper John Glen F. Enriquez.
I am Adrienne Marisi Hayag.
And we will take part in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
We,
We, the people of the world, must put an end to the pains of the many, not only for the humans, but all living things in this world.
us,
Us,
Us together will save the Mother Earth from its fall, the climate change.
our,
Our
Our generation will fight for equality and justice.
and this is how we will do it.
a 15-year plan that will transform the world for the better was adopted in September 2015 and came into force in January 2016. And this is the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
These global goals are the United Nations call to action in ending poverty, protecting the planet, and ensuring that people can enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. These goals include the 17 goals that will end the suffering in each country of the world, and no one will be left behind.
And these goals are partnership for the goals, responsible consumption and production, decent work and economic growth, good health and well-being, life below water, clean water and sanitation, climate action, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, affordable and clean energy, gender equality, quality education, zero hunger, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, and lastly, no poverty, and for this video, we will explore Sustainable Development Goal number 15, Life on Land.
Life on land aims to protect, restore, and promote the sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems. Give life to the forest as we combat desertification, and halt land degradation as we revive biodiversity loss. This planet we call Earth is a home for many living organisms. Animals, not only humans, benefit from the ecosystem. We must protect and restore the diverse ecosystem and rich biodiversity that we have, so that the future generation can benefit from its gifts. Life on land is what makes us alive, and we must not take it for granted.
Biodiversity is the vast variety of life on Earth. It includes all plants, bacteria, animals, and humans. The ecosystem is the area where all the living and non-living things interact and work together to form a bubble of life. Did you know that fish provides 20% of animal protein to about 3 billion people? That over 80% of human diet is provided by plants, and as many as 80% of people living in rural areas in developing countries rely on traditional plant-based medicines for basic healthcare? All of these yet
Illicit poaching and trafficking of wildlife continues to thwart conservation efforts, with nearly 7,000 species of animals and plants reported in illegal trade involving 120 countries. Of the 8,300 animal breeds known, 8% are extinct, and 22% are at risk of extinction. And around 1 million animal and plant species are threatened with extinction. Everything we do has a direct impact on the Earth's biodiversity and ecosystem. As we continue to damage both, there will always be a negative impact on our health and livelihood. There will be changes in the ecosystem, and it will no longer be able to support our needs.
Around 1.6 billion people depend on forests for their livelihood. They are the most biologically diverse ecosystems on land, home to more than 80% of the terrestrial species of animals, plants, and insects. They also provide shelter, jobs, and security for forest-dependent communities. The importance of investing in world's forests and of taking smart policies, effective law enforcement, innovative partnerships, and funding was also recalled by the UN Secretary-General Mr. Ban Ki-moon in his message on the occasion of the 2015 International Day of Forests. Forests have a significant role in reducing the risk of natural disasters, including floods, droughts, landslides, and other extreme events. At global level, forests mitigate climate change through carbon sequestration, contribute to the balance of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and humidity in the air, and protect watersheds, which supply 75% of fresh water worldwide.
Many global mountain areas are experiencing environmental degradation. At the same time, about 10% of the world's population depends directly on mountain resources, and a much larger percentage draws on mountain resources, including and especially water. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development explicitly mentioned mountains among the ecosystem to be conserved, restored, and sustainably used in line with international agreements. The outcome document of the Rio Plus 20 conference, The Future We Want, recognizes the benefits derived from mountain region as essential for sustainable development. It also acknowledges the importance of mountains as home to indigenous people and local communities.
Deserts are among the fragile ecosystems addressed by Agenda 21, and combating desertification and drought is a subject of Chapter 12. Desertification includes land degradation in arid, semi-arid, and dry subhumid areas resulting from climatic variations and human activities. Desertification affects as much as 1/6 of the world's population, 70% of all drylands, and 1/4 of the total land area of the world. It results in widespread poverty as well as in the degradation of billion hectares of rangeland and cropland. So, they highlighted it at the UN Conference of Environment and Development.
The UN Environment Program has identified zoonotic diseases as an emerging issue of global concern in 2016. You might ask, what are zoonotic diseases? Zoonotic diseases are diseases that are transmissible between animals and humans. In COVID-19, the planet has delivered its strongest warning to date that humanity must change, said by the UNEP Executive Director Inger Anderson. The COVID-19 pandemic highlights the need to address threats to ecosystems and wildlife. As the United Nations Environment Program pointed out, a worldwide increase of zoonotic epidemics. Specifically, 75% of all emerging infectious diseases in humans, and these zoonotic diseases are closely interlinked with the health of ecosystems.
Sustainable Development Goal 15 aims to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and biodiversity loss. It specifically has 12 targets and 14 indicators, all of which promote the conservation, restoration, and sustainable use of land and its elements. It ensures that by 2030, all illegal activities have been put to rest and all damage done has been restored.
Let's open our eyes to the reality that we are losing the rich and diverse life on land. Different human activities cause a toll on Earth. We have lost so many, and we must put an end to it. We should hand in hand revive the rich biodiversity and ecosystem of the Earth. This is our home, and we must take care of it like our own.
We must put a stop to the continuous chain of recklessness we are doing to our home. We must start to think of our future in every decision and action we make. The lives of future generations are in our hands. Live and let live.
Again, I am Glenna.
I am Lois.
I am Jaspher,
I am Adrienne.
and our goals for the future is our roles for today.
Hashtag life on land.
Hashtag life on land.
Hashtag life on land.
Hashtag life on land.
Hashtag conserve, restore, and protect.
Hashtag conserve, restore, and protect.
Hashtag conserve, restore, and protect.
Hashtag conserve, restore, and protect.